you know, and do my little hip dance.
Smile and look at the camera and have fun.
But if they want to win, they'll need intelligence. You have 15 minutes to complete the test. Personality.
Certainly a lot more here than just this pretty face.
Athletic ability. And they'll have to be great performers. And ultimately, over the next 10 weeks, your vote will decide who becomes the All-American Girl. Welcome to All-American Girl, the first ever nationwide search to find the ultimate modern woman. Hi, I'm Mitch Mullaney, and we're here at Disney's California Adventure in Anaheim, California, with some of the most beautiful and talented women in the country. But how did we find them? We put out the word, and our office was swamped with application tapes from the thousands who thought they had what it takes. They showed us a huge array of talents.
I want to change the world somehow and make it a better place.
I hope you like me, 'cause I'm a nice girl. And if you choose me, I'll be the happiest girl in the world.
After that, hundreds were invited to take part in open auditions.
Follow me.
The auditions were held across the country, in Miami, New York, Austin, and Los Angeles. With their dancing, some girls blew us away. Others didn't. And some blew themselves away. Some girls knew the tune. Some had no clue. And the performance skills of some of the girls left us speechless.
And into this higher frequency, you bet you never saw an MC like me. My name is MC, is straight up from the constellation of the Pleiades. Empty, 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 T, 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 and E.T.
Weird. Every girl took a basic test on a subject the All-American Girl must know about. America. It's no surprise these girls didn't make it. How many states are there in the United States of America?
51.
52. 51.
Which two countries border the United States?
Spain. Europe.
Oh, come on. Now you can't possibly get this one wrong.
The capital city of the United States is San Francisco.
Obviously, they didn't make it. But here are the 45 finalists who did. Question is, do they have the qualities of famous All-American girls? The performance talents of Britney Spears, the grace and athleticism of Olympic star Michelle Kwan, or the drive and commitment of Erin Brockovich? This is the question that ultimately your vote will decide. To help you, we've enlisted 3 celebrities to first judge, then coach the girls. The first coach is ex-Spice Girl Jerry Halliwell.
We're looking for raw talent. We're looking for the spirit and the character rather than a polished, finished piece, because otherwise there's nowhere to go.
The other 2 coaches are NBA star and host of the best damn sports show, period, John Sally.
You can always tell talent. Talent never lies. You can always get that feeling. You can always know when somebody has it.
And former president of Motown Productions, Suzanne DePass.
We're not trying to hold to a standard of beauty. We're trying to, I think, discover a standard of excellence.
Today, each girl will have 2 chances to stand in front of the coaches and convince them that they are the All-American Girl. There are 45 girls, and during stage 1 of the competition, they will perform 2 pieces. By the end of the day, half will be cut.
But right now, I'm feeling really confident, so I think I'll do well.
I'm going to be really anxious. Like, I want to get it over with. And I know I'm going to be sitting there. My heart's going to be pounding.
You never know what will happen, so you just have to say a prayer and just go with it and do your best.
First up, Tara Page.
Hi, I'm Tara Page, and I'm originally from Phoenix, now from LA, and I'm going to be doing a 50s dance.
From the 45 girls who perform, each coach will eventually pick a team of 5.
I think you're incredibly graceful, and anybody that can throw those legs over their head without hands, to me, is very talented.
Do you do other things?
Oh yeah, I do all types of dance, gymnastics, singing, acting, pretty much anything.
Certainly going to remember you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That one.
Natalie White has also chosen to dance for the coaches, and Tara is a hard act to follow.
I'm just gonna go up there and do my normal groove and hope they like it.
Each of the girls has 2 minutes to impress the coaches. Natalie's whole performance was less than 30 seconds.
It was a little short for me to be able to tell the range of your dancing. I mean, it was competent.
I have to say, you are a very, very good-looking girl.
Thank you so much.
Which, you know, I can't really tell from that small thing, but I'd like to see more of you, definitely.
Sure will.
Cool.
So basically they thought it was a little short, or one of the judges thought you were a little bit short up there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It went by a lot quicker than it did in my head when I was practicing it, but
So that wasn't part of your game plan to just come in and hit them really fast? And...
No, I should have freestyled a bit and everything, but yeah, it feels a lot longer than it really is. So
yeah.
I'm just gonna have to come back and really blow their socks off.
To impress the coaches, the girls can do anything. They can give a gymnastics display, show their comedic skills.
$50 bill, start swinging, doing her thing. You know what I'm talking about, right?
They're dancing. They're singing.
'Cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad.
Or any other hidden talent they want to show off. Somebody who's trying to impress the coaches with an unusual act is Venice Monaghan from New York.
I graduated from Princeton, and I decided I was going to come to New York and start working at a bank, which I was doing full-time. And a major event happened that changed my life forever, which was September 11th. And actually in the tragedy, my building was destroyed because I worked across the street from World Trade Center. I realize now that life is short and very precious, and I really want to spend every minute and every day doing the thing I love to do, which is performing. Today I'm going to be doing my Michael Jackson impression.
Perhaps Venice should have done her homework on our coaches. As well as being an Oscar-nominated screenwriter and Emmy Award-winning producer, Suzanne DePass was instrumental in bringing the Jackson 5 to Motown Records.
I've had great experience working with some of the greatest artists of the 20th century and into the 21st century. For me, I have a personal relationship with Michael Jackson, and I don't think he meant to do what he did with his baby, and so I have a hard time with that little piece. And I think that you should work on your moonwalk.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was crazy.
I'm gonna have to see you on the next thing.
Okay.
Because that just weirded me out a bit. Sorry.
All right, so you do the Michael Jackson.
Do the Michael Jackson impression.
And then you get the one judge who has a personal relationship with him. Were you aware of that before?
Yes, when they told us who the celebrity judges and coaches were going to be last night, I sort of said, oops, I hope I don't do anything that would be offensive to anybody. Of course, I wasn't trying to do anything vicious against anybody. It was more supposed to be lighthearted and kind of fun. That's why I obviously wasn't like, beating it or, drop it or anything.
Venice may have misjudged Suzanne, but Jamie from Las Vegas knows how to appeal to John.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. No, not I will survive. Yeah.
All right.
That was hot. You can sing. Sexy.
I think she's
I guess you
flirting.
can perform. She was flirting with me, right?
She was flirting directly.
Hey, you know, I just
She
thought it
didn't
was
sing
me.
to us at all. She did not sing to us, not a note.
No, hey, she's a smart girl. Do you, baby. Vegas, you perform in Vegas too?
Yes.
Because you're a professional dancer? Is that?
Yes, that's correct.
It's good to be sexy. You know, it really helps, and I think an all-American girl is sexy. And, you know, and it probably does help to flirt with the male judge. But I think it's really important that we appeal to the girls as well. You know, the kind of performance I would go for, that, you know, it doesn't look like she's going to steal your boyfriend. You know, that kind of vibe. Just to bear that in mind.
Jerry got kind of jealous because she didn't want to look at anybody else while she was performing, but, you know, I understand. And
John's a guy, you know. He's got a different agenda.
Obviously, she made Jerry pay attention to the fact that she didn't pay attention to her, and Suzanne as well. Jerry made the noise.
After dividing the coaches with their singing, Jamie's looking forward to dancing for them this afternoon.
I'm putting in some new moves to hopefully get their attention. I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Next, will Jamie's second performance convince Suzanne and Jerry?
My little chickadee from Vegas.
I feel he'll end up with the girls that he is supposed to have.
And later, the girls face the athletic challenge.
Oh, I've got my suit taken on.
And half of them are sent home.
If we're really honest, we don't think you're right to move on to the next round.
When All-American Girl continues. Welcome back to All-American Girl. It's day 1, and 45 girls are trying to convince our celebrity coaches that they have what it takes to become the All-American Girl. After their performances tonight, the coaches will send half the girls home.
I'm not looking forward to tonight at all because I know that we're going to break some hearts tonight.
The 24 girls who are left will have made it to stage 2, an in-depth test of our key disciplines. Personality.
Cool, you know?
Performance skills.
Left leg, go one.
Intelligence and athletic ability.
Come on! At the end of the day, we just want to find the right girl.
In the final stage, the coaches will have to compete to get the best 5 girls on their team. Coaches, would any of you like Andrea to be on your team?
I don't want to tell you my favorite, because if she's not on my team, she becomes my least favorite.
After intense training and more tough rejection, the final 10 girls will be judged by you, the American public, in a weekly showdown to be held in this studio. Each week, you'll be able to vote for your favorite girl. The one with the least votes will be out of the competition until eventually we're left with our winner, the All-American Girl. Back at the auditions, Marissa Kane is on the phone, checking in on the 3-year-old son she had to leave at home to come here.
Say your prayers and be a good boy for your daddy. I love you, bye.
She's starting to feel nervous.
It scares me that people are more talented and more beautiful and, I don't know, better than me, but, you know, I'm still going to do what I do because I know I can sing and I can dance and I think I have a good personality. Okay, honestly, I'm going to sing a verse and the chorus, okay? But I hate the verse. So but I'm doing it for you so you can get the slow and then the powerful. Do you understand? Of course you do.
First, you have to tell someone who cares about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we're sitting here judging the end result.
Because you're the judges. Okay.
And with a broken wing, ooh, she still sings. She keeps an eye on the sky. Oh, yes, she does with a broken wing.
Kind of lost it.
She carries her dreams. Man, you ought to see her fly.
I'm really loud for a little person.
I know how that
I'm sorry.
Personally, I would rather not hear that you hate the verse, but you love the chorus.
Well,
Pick something you really love.
Don't you knock you down. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody knock you down, especially yourself. So when you're hearing so-called judgment, just take it, digest the good stuff, spit out the bad stuff.
I think you did well, didn't you? I mean, that was good. I like you. That's great.
I don't know why I'm crying. Thank you.
Oh, well done.
I think I've become an emotional person since I had my son. Because I never cried before I had my son. Like, I would never cry about anything. And then my hormones went all crazy, and I had this baby, and I had to take care of him all the time. And then I just started crying about everything all the time. That's what happened. When people say something nice to me, I want to cry. When people say something mean to me, I want to cry. It's just... I hope I'm not pregnant again.
In the first performance, the girls can do whatever they like. Maishima chose poetry.
See, I'm the combination of future and past. I'm the blend of what makes America so hot, what makes America so bold. I'm that lit torch that Lady Liberty holds. I'm in the dream, the Martin Luther King scene. I'm in the strings of Lauryn Hill's guitar, and I'm in the song that Janis Joplin sang. I'm in the beat that had Tina Turner shaking her thing. I am in the paint my father put on his brush, and I'm in the voice that screamed, freedom!
I love what you did. I think that was so cool. Wow. So I'm speechless. Well done.
That's my job, to inspire and to lead you.
You totally inspired me. That's what this show's about.
You got one name.
Okay.
The Bomb. Period.
Could you do a quick poem about me?
I sure could. Let me get a feel. You gotta feel the energy. And I see you, and I see you seeing me, and I stand here. And I can't believe, because I want your job. I want to inspire who you inspire, and I want to tire who you tire. And I want you to show me who you are, because you're a star. And I want to be where you are. And I want to go far, and have you go far with me.
Yeah!
That was so cheesy, but whatever.
And I, too, want what she
Yeah.
wants. Another way to grab the coach's attention is with your style.
I think I've got the look down. Now I just got to have the talent to go with it.
Ashley knows the limitations of her talents and hopes her look will win over the coaches.
But I sing a little different than everyone else. Don't have that huge range and lovely voices that everyone else has. It's a little different. I get weak when you're next to me. Weak for this love I'm in deep when I look in your eyes.
And while her performance doesn't impress the coaches, her style has at least gotten her noticed.
First of all, great hat.
Thanks.
Memorable hat. I would say, Ashley, that was just okay. Not bad, not great, just okay.
Good outfit. I had a teammate named Dennis Rodman be fighting me for that outfit right now.
I'm kind of counting on a jacket and a hat to like send me to the next round.
That's right. One girl who got everyone on their feet was Melanie Sanders from Atlanta.
The song that I'll be singing for you today is the national anthem.
Does that mean we have to stand up?
That's what you want to do. Okay. Oh, say, can you see?
In this competition, choice of song can be just as important as delivery.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
If this is All-American Girl, you've picked the All-American song. Perfect. But we do have to remind everyone, being a great singer is that important in the big spectrum of this, you know, winning this contest. So well done.
Thank you very much.
Jerry's right, because coming up, the girls still have to be tested on intelligence, personality,
I want to be coached. I want to do this. I want to do this.
and athletic ability.
Where's my gold medal? Where's my gold medal? Thank you.
It's only gonna get tougher.
Take a couple days, but I'll be okay.
When All-American Girl continues. Welcome back to All-American Girl. The coaches will choose only half the girls to go on to stage 2. If they make it, they'll be tested in personality, performance skills, intelligence, and athleticism.
I'm freaking out.
It's not long before decision time.
Hello, my name is Monica Palumbo, and I am from Charlotte, North Carolina.
How will I live without you?
It's not actually that important whether she can sing the highest note. It's the content of your character that counts.
Oh, how can I live?
Monica, I have to say, straight away I can tell you've got great personality and your intention behind everything. The sparkle in your eyes.
I wrote down you're pretty, had that country, southern hospitality feeling. Your personality really came through.
The last girl to perform in front of the coaches is Kira Pozell.
Hi guys, how are you today?
Good. Hi.
My name is Kira Pozell. I'm originally from Nebraska. I grew up in a little small town called Seward, with a D, not sewer. Okay. I've been playing piano since I was 5 years old, and I played all the way through high school, and it's kind of something that I just do. My mother is going crazy. She is, like I said, she's more excited, I think, about this than I am.
I was just utterly excited. I wanted to explode.
Moving down to Texas, my mom and I have definitely gotten closer, and we just help each other a lot, and we're always there for each other, and it's good to be close.
I'm very, very proud of her.
Love you. I know that my biggest competition is myself, and as long as I can do my best, that's all I can do.
I think you're pretty, you're cute. I think you're really confident, obviously.
I think you just reminded me what this show's about. The minute you walked on the stage, you got my attention. You know, we've seen a lot of girls here today, and you know, I've put you up there with the best I've seen so far, actually.
Thank you so much.
How did it go up there?
Well, Ginger seemed to like me a little bit. So, I mean, I'm still positive. I'm still motivated, I guess. I'm ready for the next round.
All the girls think that whatever happens, they'll be here till the end of the day. They all change clothes for their second performance, but they're now being called to the stage unexpectedly, and some of them are in for a shock.
Diana Henley, Monica Palumbo, Mashima, Marissa Kane, Kira Pozell, Melanie Sanders.
Because your performances were so strong, the coaches have decided that you automatically move on to the next stage. Congratulations.
6 girls have made it through to stage 2.
I just don't know what to do because I just don't even know what to say. I'm just thrilled. We get to kind of relax for a moment. You know, my guard is not down yet, you know? So, but I'm so happy and I really feel blessed. Thank you, Lord. That's all. I mean,
That is incredible, and that makes me feel really, really great about myself.
6 girls move on to stage 2. Everyone else will have to show a second performance skill to the coaches. Their second performances show a wide variety of talents. This time, the coaches have 3 options. If they think it's an outstanding performance, they can tell the girl immediately that they're through to stage 2.
You're in. You're through.
If it's just not good enough, they can tell the girl there and then that they're out of the competition.
Do you know, if you asked me honestly, I'd say no.
If the coaches are unsure, they won't say anything to the girl and will wait until everyone has performed again before making a decision. After her first performance fell flat, Venice is hoping for more luck with the next one.
There's more pressure on this performance than there was before, and I'm really, really hoping, and with all my fingers crossed, that it'll go pretty well. I'm going to be playing Gavotte from Mignon by A. Thomas.
No.
The coaches confer before coming to a joint decision.
There's only 15 places left, it's not bad. Okay. Venice, this show is about the cream of the crop, the best of the best. If we're really honest, we don't think you're right to move on to the next round.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was not into her Michael Jackson, nor was I into her violin.
Venice is out, but the fate of the other girls is still undecided. Now the auditions are continuing on. And already 6 of the girls were so good that the coaches told them that they didn't have to perform again. They're in. One has been sent home. Now it's time for Natalie's second performance. And after not impressing with her first, she's determined this time she'll be better.
I'm not disappointed in myself because I did my best and I'm going to keep doing my best. This is a constant fight and I haven't given up. I don't give up. Hi, my name is Natalie White and I'm back again to do Fallen by Alicia Keys on the keyboard and I'll be singing for you.
Oh, hi, yeah, I've never felt this way. How do you give me so much pleasure? Cause me so much pain. Cause when I think I've taken more than would a fool, I keep on falling, yeah, back in love with you. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. What?
Okay, so you know you're on probation, and
Yes.
happy to tell you you're through to the next round.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh, that was real close. All right.
How do you feel?
I feel great. That felt really good. It felt so good, you know. I was scared, but at the same time, you know, pressure like that is good. It really shows your true colors.
I have to be honest and say I was ready to let her go. And then the next woman, she completely blew me away.
She got like 5 or 6 stars in red from me, so she's gonna be on my team too if I work it right.
I'm really excited. You're gonna make me cry. I'm really excited. I'm so happy. Yeah. And there goes tear number 1. Couldn't hold it back anymore.
Most of the second performances are good enough to ensure that the girls stay on till at least the end of the day. But not so outstanding that they make it to stage 2. Rachel Hartley showed off her stand-up comedy.
I love the best one when you say, honey, oh, don't worry about it.
It takes so much character and guts to do a stand-up routine. I wouldn't.
You got that one? Don't know if you...
Carrie Hunt tried to catch the coach's attention with her opera singing. Evelyn Connors got a great crowd reaction with this original performance.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. And we're done.
But no reaction from the coaches. Maria Ariano didn't make the impression she was hoping for.
It's great to be able to get somebody in a headlock with your legs. It's not necessarily something that, to me, is representative of the all-American girl.
In her first performance, Jamie Preston targeted John Sally and ignored the other coaches. She's back for a second performance, and nothing's changed.
My little chickadee from Vegas had all eyes on me. Obviously, she knew what she was doing, but she was a a wonderful entertainer. She had a great look.
Next, in choosing their teams of 5, the coaches make some tough decisions.
Sorry, ladies, you won't be continuing. The back line, you guys made it.
It's heartbreaking for some.
I feel really bad. Really bad. Because I wasn't in my tip-top shape.
When half the girls are sent home. The second performances have finished, and some of the girls have made it to stage 2. Our celebrity coaches must now decide who else will move on and possibly join them on their team.
Now, this girl right here, Ashley, was a Dennis Rodman hat. She had skills.
Before they make any decisions, they confer over who should stay and who should go.
Is she an all-American girl? Really, in my heart of hearts? Would I want her to represent America? No.
They have to compromise to get a final 24 they all agree on.
Happy?
No. I wanted a girl from Vegas because I knew I would get her on my squad and I know that I would make her a star.
And argue over who will break the bad news.
The one with the British accent.
What's with this British accent thing?
Hey, it's a long history thing. The one with the British accent gives the bad news. It's the way it is.
The time for judgment is here. These girls came to California with the dream to become the all-American girl. But for half of them, that dream is about to end. The girls are called to the stage in lines. They're about to be told if they're through to stage 2 or out of the competition.
Carrie Hunt, step forward, and Evelyn Connors. Evelyn. Okay, the 2 girls that are going to make it through to the next round for All-American Girl are the 2 in the front.
Evelyn and Carrie have made it through to stage 2 of the competition.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being wonderful contestants. Kelly Gaudette, please step forward. Shauna Pender, please step forward. You 2 have made it through.
You excited? I think everybody can tell. Only they could have had a better shot. You guys ran across.
We were just talking about friends, that. So it's like...
You guys are old friends.
Yeah, for years.
Oh, wow.
Long time. And we didn't realize we were both in this until we were... Like 3 days before we were coming, 2 days, and like, we're like on the internet. Like, oh my God, you're gonna be there
too. Okay, Maria Arellano, please step forward. Darcy Bender, Dion Wigington, Michelle Cabrera, and that just leaves Ali. It's not easy, is it? Taking rejection. But Ali, you're staying, and I have to say goodbye to the rest of you.
You know,
The 4 of you in the front are excused. Congratulations to you, Tara. You're in.
Dancer Tara has also made it, and she'll continue on to stage 2.
I don't want to say goodbye to any of you because you've all been very, very sweet and well done. But I've got to say, Rachel Hartley, Andrea Lynham, Christy Foster, can you all step forward? Well, the girls at the front, you've made it through. I'm so sorry to the girls at the back. Sorry.
Who did it?
I did it. We did it, girl. I think, oh my God, you believe it? I'm shocked. Oh my God.
Melanie Abalon, step forward, please. Gina Starbuck, step forward, please. Sorry, ladies, you won't be continuing. The back line, you guys made it.
Next up, Vegas dancer Jamie's group is called to the stage.
Tough part. Monica Minigori, please step forward. Jessica Felice, please step forward. Girls in the front line, you made it. Ladies in the back, thank you for your time. I voted for you, Vegas. Didn't work.
It's been a heartbreaking night for some of the girls.
I was really shocked. I thought I had an in. I thought the judges really liked me, and that I never want to do anything like this again.
I feel really bad. Really bad. Because I wasn't in my tip-top shape.
You get your hopes up, and sometimes things don't go your way, you know. And I'm a girl, so you know girls are emotional.
Next, the coaches compete for the same girls.
At the end of the day, I think John is more in love with John than with the idea of being a coach.
That story is not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. That saying was perpetuated by losers.
The coaches have made the first of their tough decisions. They must now pick their teams out of the 24 girls left. It's a time to reflect on what they can offer the girls who join their team.
Well, I don't know if I'm the perfect coach. I think I'll be a good coach.
One, I'm going to teach them how to meditate mentally, how to stay focused.
As a coach, it's a responsibility to carry them through it emotionally.
Gonna be some tough love, because I really don't have much sympathy bones inside of me. Not in this situation. So the crying thing, not gonna work with me.
I totally feel a responsibility as a coach to help them. It's like being a big sister.
I don't want to interfere with what's good. I want to cultivate what may be not as good.
In stage 2, the coaches will see the 24 remaining girls compete in the key disciplines. They'll watch them compete athletically.
I'm really excited about today to show my athletic ability, to be quite frank with you. All girl, right? All girl.
Find out about their personalities.
Moral of my story is don't take things for granted. Be happy you can try. Be happy you can have kids, and be happy for what you have.
The coaches ask intimate one-on-one questions.
Are you using your sex appeal as a weapon?
I hear that sex sells in Hollywood.
Test their intelligence levels. All right, you guys, you have 15 minutes to complete the test. And watch them all dance.
You are not a dancer, but you know what? You on stage doing your due.
Only then will each coach pick their own team. One by one, the girls will go on stage. If a coach wants a girl on their team, they raise their hand. Coaches? Congratulations. If no one raises their hand, the girl is out of the competition. I'm sorry, none of the coaches have raised their hands. You're out of the competition. But if more than one coach raises their hand, the girl can choose whose team she joins. From now on, the coaches are competing to get the best girls on their team. And John's taking the competition too seriously for the other coaches.
At the end of the day, I think John is kind of more in love with John than with the idea of being a coach.
That story is not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. That saying was perpetuated by losers.
A little bit of ego and competitiveness is healthy because it helps drive it along and helps us. But I don't want it to be a hindrance either and just remind us what it's about. At the end of the day, we just want to find the right girl.
The coaches all know who they want, but are they willing to share their thoughts?
I have spotted my favorites. I want to make sure I get them. And I'm certainly not going to tell the other two that, you know, I picked them or who they are.
You know what? I'm not being guarded about it. Maybe I'm a different kind of person to the others, but, you know, whoever's going to win is going to win.
I got one favorite that I think is got the skills and got it all. And I don't know who's going to see the tapes. I can't tell you that. But just between me and you, I'll tell you when the tape's not running.
Coming up, it's the athletic competition, where some girls excel.
I made the basket, ladies!
And other girls have problems.
The rope is really hard, though.
The girls are up early, preparing for the athletic competition.
It's a camera, I knew it.
Oh my God!
I pulled the door and I go.
Oh my God, come in! Don't look sexy!
Is it what it's see? Oh, okay. Mine has a little skull, and you can see this. This is good. I got my pants on. She looks like a model. She's all tall. Oh, you're silly. You're beautiful, girl. You're beautiful.
Goodbye. See you later.
I'm warm. I'm ready for the athletic event. I got to stretch. Not a dancer, video gamer. That's all right. I'll learn how to dance. I'm going to get on the show, hopefully.
I'm really excited about today to show my athletic ability, to be quite frank with you.
We're at Paradise Pier here at Disney's California Adventure, and behind me is the All-American Girl Obstacle Course. It has been designed to test our girls' speed, agility, and dexterity. They will be ranked according to how fast they complete it. Now first, they must swim the length of a pool, climb out over a wall, crawl under a cargo net, and step through the tire track. Finally, they will have 3 attempts each to shoot a hoop. Now, if they score, they get a 5-second bonus. Once at the course, Ashley is the most confident.
This is something that I've done my whole life, like just playing sports and being competitive.
Evelyn, on the other hand, isn't so sure.
My strategy is to, at this point, not drown. I haven't gone swimming since I was like 12 years old.
Some girls are more worried about their swimsuits than the event itself.
I have small, upper chest area.
We all have small upper chest area, except for a few blessed girls.
I'm just excited about the whole top flying off.
It's a fact of life. Your pants are gonna fall off. Your boobs are gonna fall out. But yeah, that's the fun of it.
Now the girls are here and ready to go. First up is Ashley.
I haven't swam in like 4 years. I'm feeling good. So, it's really cold now though. I decided to just like do a little spin up there on top of the cargo net, so I didn't want to hit my head. To me because I'm an athlete and I'm just like, I should finish high because I play sports.
All of the girls will be timed on the obstacle course, and they all find different parts of it challenging.
Come on!
For some, it was the diving.
Oh, I've got my suit on.
I'm happy that this didn't fall.
For others, the swimming.
I'm not as fast as I used to be, but, you know, maybe it'll come back for today.
Some had trouble with the nets.
The rope is really hard, though.
For others, it was crawling under the net. But whatever happened, after a quick run through the tires, they had a chance to redeem themselves by making a basket and getting 5 seconds taken off their time.
I am not a basketball player, so I'm just gonna check them all as fast as I can, because I know I'm not gonna make it anyways.
Ashley set an impressive time. Evelyn does her best, but comes nowhere close.
Proud of myself for not drowning. And, not getting a wedgie.
Ex-cheerleader Andrea is most worried about making a basket.
I'm not the tallest person, and I don't have really good aim either, so that might be a problem for me.
As she starts, it's apparent it's not going to be her only problem. In spite of her unorthodox stroke, she makes up time on the net. And the tires. And hits the basket to record a pretty respectable time. Turns out, there was a reason for her doggy paddle.
I want to tell the truth. I just really don't want to get my hair wet. It costs a lot of money. I was trying to just keep my head up in the water. Like this. So, oh my God.
The fastest girl in the whole event was Kira.
Okay, so I dive in. I think I about to hit the right side wall. but I'm staying towards the right because that's the side I was gonna... That's the side I was gonna climb up on the rope, right? Get over the rope, I think I made it okay, and then I feel like I went pretty fast through the under part. I was so worried about that shot, but I made it. First time, so that's 5 seconds off, right?
The top 3 girls in the athletic event were Kira, Shannon, and Carrie. The bottom 3 were Shara, Monica Palumbo, and Evelyn. Coming up, athlete Ashley finds out she can't dance.
I don't know, I'm like really behind.
And Rachel isn't allowed to.
I think I was trying to work it so hard that I literally I feel like I was gonna pass out.
Welcome back to the search for the All-American Girl. At the first audition, the girls chose to dance in front of the coaches. Some were great. Others were less impressive. The ones who still remain are going to face a difficult test. For the next 2 hours, they're taught a complex routine by a professional choreographer who's danced with Madonna and Jennifer Lopez. It tests even the best dancers.
I wish we had a little more time to work with them, but we only have a very, very, very short time, so I'm going to have to just kind of approach the whole group, and the strongest will survive. See, if you put your weight into your left leg, left hip, your right leg is free to step.
Some of the girls are natural dancers, like Tara.
The best thing about picking up a routine really quickly is you can work on technique and you can work on other things besides just, oh my goodness, can I remember it? You know, you can really get yourself into it and enjoy it more.
Others, like Maishima, are finding it tough.
I am a good dancer, I can do the moves. It's just, I have to put it together and make it work. I have an hour to learn it, and I just want to make sure I stick it. I'm really committed to making this happen. And right now, it's looking a little scratchy.
After just 2 hours of rehearsal, the girls are called to the main stage. And just before the coaches are due to arrive, Rachel is feeling the pressure.
I think I was trying to work it so hard that I literally I feel like I was gonna pass out. I couldn't eat, I couldn't do nothing. So I'm just trying to calm down and not throw up.
Rachel is one of the weakest dancers and is worried the coaches will think she's trying to get out of performing for them.
I think I'm just so nervous, but I have to remember not everybody's gonna nail every single thing. Every time I try to move or run or anything, I just feel so exhausted.
First up is Tara's group. As the chorus kicks in, it's obvious that the task at hand proves to be more difficult than the girls anticipated.
Do you know what? I really identify how hard that is to pick up a dance routine really quickly, so I completely feel for you. Tara, you're in a league of your own, doing your own thing, so well done.
Tara, you obviously danced and danced and danced because you picked it up and was loving it. For my 7-footer back there with your knee pads on, that was cute.
Kayenda, I thought you were really outstanding on that one. You were just giving us lots of attitude. Even when you messed up, you were selling, girl. And that was good. It was very good.
The first group has set the standard, but Rachel isn't feeling any better. You guys were out there dancing all day and then just overdid it.
Overdid it. I think I'm just trying, because, the biggest thing is, give it all you got. Give it all you got. You may not be the best, but give it all you got. So I feel like I'm trying to give it all I got. And I just overdid myself.
It's time for the second group. Just before they go on, Ashley gets worried that she's not good enough.
Oh man, I'm such a bad dancer, so I'm just we've already done 3 dances and I don't know, I feel like I'm really behind, so, but that's all right, I'm gonna come back.
As the second group starts, it's clear they're finding it even harder than the first.
Underneath the starlight, there's a magical feeling so right. It will steal your heart tonight. You can try to resist, try to hide from a kiss, but you know that you can't fight the moonlight deep in the dark. You'll surrender your heart, but you know that you.
It's really funny when the white girl's helping the black girl. Oh, that was funny. That was cool. It was cool. Ashley? Oh my.
I told everybody yesterday.
Yeah, and you are not lying. You know, you are not a dancer. But you know what? You on stage doing your do you? It was entertaining.
I am speechless, you guys. I won't say that you have laid to rest forever that black people have rhythm. I won't say that. But but you're coachable. That's what really counts. But I got to give you guys a lot of credit for carrying on, and that's part of the spirit, so very good.
We were a team doing it wrong.
You were. That's it. Exactly. You weren't doing it wrong, you were just doing it differently.
Next up is Rachel's team, but her condition has deteriorated even more. She cannot go on and is taken to the nurse's station. The rest of the girls will have to perform without her.
Under a love sky, gonna be with you. No one's gonna be around. If you think that you will fall, well, just wait until the sun goes down. Underneath the starlight, there's a magical feeling so right. It will steal your heart tonight. You can try to resist, try to hide from a kiss, but you know that you can't fight the moonlight deep in the dark. You'll surrender your heart, but you know that you.
Well. Very nice, very, very good. Kelly, amazing. Evelyn, babe. You can't help but notice Evelyn because she's gamely marching forward, giving us a good try. Let's see, Natalie, very good. You can really dance. Hello. Andrea also. You guys were great.
Evelyn, Jessica, and Christy, y'all keep doing you. Especially you, Evelyn. You just keep doing you, because I'm laughing all the way. All right.
After watching all the girls dance, the coaches are coming closer to deciding who they want on their teams, and it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I got one favorite that I think has got the skills and got it all.
There's way more than 5 for me out of the 24 that I would like to work with.
I'm having sleepless nights. I was up last night looking through all the pictures and files and reading, what they like, what they don't like, trying to get a real sense to pick the right girl.
While the coaches review their notes from the dancing, Rachel is back from the medics.
Went over to the first aid because they wouldn't let me dance because they said my blood pressure was 140 over 100. So I hope that doesn't ding me. But I'm just going to go out there and do my best, and I'm not going to cry anymore.
So far, the coaches have seen the girls show off their performance talents, dance, and compete athletically. But there are 2 more important factors that the All-American girl has to have. First up, intelligence.
All right, you guys, you have 15 minutes to complete the test. There's going to be 20 questions on each test. Don't forget to put your name on the top of the paper. I can't say that enough. You guys are going to feel really bad if you forget that. You ready?
Yeah. Being intelligent is an important part of what it takes to be the All-American girl.
You can be pretty as you want to be, but if you have no conversation or you're a dimwit, that beauty fades very quickly.
I'm looking for intelligence. Absolutely. She's got to be smart.
One of the things that I think most exemplifies an All-American girl is that she should be intelligent.
But how would you have done? Here are 3 questions from the test. What nationality was Vincent van Gogh? French, Flemish, Dutch, or English? Monica answered French. Which book features Holden Caulfield? The Catcher in the Rye, Franny and Zoe, The Man in the Moon, Tom Sawyer. Carrie answered The Catcher in the Rye. What name is given to the process of splitting atoms? Fusion, electrolysis, protons, fission. Shannon answered electrolysis. The girls will find out their test results at the end of the day, but we'll give you the answers to those after the break. Also coming up, some harrowing stories from the girls.
My dad was shot in the head. He's a police lieutenant.
Be happy you can have kids and be happy for what you have.
And rivalry builds between our coaches.
John can be like that.
That's ego, isn't it?
Welcome back to All-American Girl. As promised, here are the answers to those questions. Vincent van Gogh was Dutch. 16 of our 24 girls got this right. Holden Caulfield is featured in the book The Catcher in the Rye. 17 of our 24 girls got that one right. Fission is the process of splitting the atom. 15 of our girls got that one. In fact, 2/3 of them got more than half the answers correct on the test. They're an intelligent group. And they should be, because during the auditions, we got rid of those who weren't so smart. Here's our top 5 worst answers. We thought everyone remembered Benjamin Franklin and his kite, so we asked who discovered electricity.
Albert Einstein. No, he did the kite.
Let's try a geography question. Name 2 of the Great Lakes.
Syria and India.
Wow. Let's try an even easier geography question. What's the capital of Japan?
China.
How about some biology? How do fish breathe?
They don't breathe. They're underwater.
Huh. Okay. We tried to find a question that absolutely everyone would get right. Every American's heard of George Washington, but here it is. Our least intelligent answer. Who was the first president of the U.S.?
I may be wrong, but do I have to answer the question? George Bush?
So far, the coaches have seen a whole range of performances from the girls. From the sublime,
I never loved someone the way that I loved you.
to, well, the unusual.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California. Whoop. Whoop. Son of a gun.
Now it's time they got to know their characters. To help the coaches get to know these girls better, they've been given a personality challenge. Each girl has been asked to tell a story from her life. Some of the stories are funny, some are unusual. There is no training that can prepare them for this moment. First up is Marissa Kane.
I'm going to tell you a story about how I'm a little bit different than anyone else here. I'm a mom, and as far as I know, no one else is a mom here. In the contestants. Basically, before I got pregnant, I never cried. And I'm sitting in church, and I start bawling hysterically, and I cry all the way through church, and then we go outside, and we sit in the car, and my mother goes, well, Marissa, why were you crying during church? You never cry. I haven't seen you shed a tear since I spanked you, when you were 2 years old or something like that. And I was like, I think, and she's like, you think you're pregnant? And I was like, yes, I couldn't even get it out. And she was like, I was like, how
have come through a teenage pregnancy and still be here poised and a participant, I think, is very much an all-American story.
And it's just wonderful because my family just was so there for me and all my friends. And when we cut potatoes wrong, we get yelled at. But, when really bad things happen, everything's great. And I have a wonderful son now.
For the next hour, the coaches will listen to all the girls speak.
Life is like a roller coaster.
Sometimes cliches are true.
My life has been a roller coaster.
Just me rescuing that dog, it made me feel really good about myself.
Shannon had a harrowing story to tell about her father.
My dad was shot in the head. He's a police lieutenant in the town that I grew up in, and he was going to save 2 children's lives. The mother was going to kill her children. Anyways, it was all over the news. He came home the same day with a bullet in his head, had it removed a week later, and everything's fine now.
One night, me and the girls were bored, so we decided to go spying on our ex-boyfriends.
Some girls probably say more than they ought to.
So we ended up getting caught, and we're not allowed nowhere near that house. I think they even wanted to put a restraining order on it. But we were just all kidding around, so whatever, it all turned out funny at the end.
Rachel tells a story about her handicapped sister.
Now, since I'm 20,
I look at life so much differently, and I try to mature and take care of my sister. And when I'm standing there bathing her and putting on her clothes, she looks up at me and says, Rachel, you're still my little sister. And I go, that's right, girl. Moral of my story is don't take things for granted. Be happy you can try. Be happy you can have kids, and be happy for what you have.
Although it's the most moving story, the coaches aren't sure how to take it.
And word came down that Rachel wasn't going to be able to dance, earlier today. I was concerned because obviously we want to be able to evaluate everybody in every discipline. And I thought her piece tonight was very revealing about some of the pain that I think she's in and where some of her antic behavior comes from.
I couldn't tell whether she was giving me trying to get the sympathy vote out, whether those tears were real.
Overall, the coaches feel they've learned a lot more about the girls.
I was moved by some of the girls, and I was entertained by some, and some I thought had no point.
I have maybe now my top 4, and I know that Suzanne is already trying to block me. I can just feel it. So somebody's going to get in my way.
While the girls take a break, I went to talk with the coaches. They're close to picking their teams and are starting to become more competitive.
The women were talking about they were tired, and man, I can do this for 24 hours. Matter of fact, at Mardi Gras one time, I did do this for 24 hours.
I think it was in the paper. We read about it.
John is going it feels like it's just all about him being the winner, not about them being the winner.
John can be like that.
That's ego, isn't it?
Watching John, who thinks that his charisma is his passport to everything.
Yeah.
And he is charismatic, but he's also got a different style.
John has got big head.
Big melon.
I feel he'll end up with the girls that he is supposed to have.
We got the best job in America.
Coming up, some intimate secrets are revealed.
I don't shower every day.
Tough questions are asked.
Why on earth should we pick you?
And it's all too much for Shauna.
Sorry, I'm gonna get emotional.
Okay, that's all right.
Continue. The coaches have moved to the presidential suite of the Grand Californian Hotel. Pretty soon, they'll each have to pick a team of 5 girls to take on through the competition. There's one last chance for the girls to impress them. One by one, they'll be invited in for a 2-minute grilling from all the coaches. And they'll face some tough questions.
How do you think you'll cope with being away from your son if you win this title?
Oh gosh, I can't lie, it'll probably be hard. But I hope that maybe, he'll be able to come visit me. And it's not, a really, long time. And he's still young, so maybe he'll never remember that I left.
Christy Foster's bubbly personality has been noticed by the coaches. But she wants to make sure they don't get the wrong idea.
Are you always this happy?
Lots of times people mistake it for me just kind of being airheaded, you know what I mean? I'm not at all. I'm actually quite intelligent, and people kind of mistake that for me being, I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? And it's just because, I know, it's really sad, and I've tried to kind of tone it down because, I do want people to take me seriously at times.
If you were to win this contest, what do you think that would do for the rest of your life?
I think it would open a door. It would give me a choice. I don't think it would just throw fortune and fame into my lap at all. I think it would give me a foot in the door to maybe be able to work for it. I think it would give me a chance.
Someone else the coaches couldn't help but notice was Evelyn Connors. But they wanted to know if her personality was too much to handle.
You have enormous confidence. We can tell you got a lot of confidence. Do you think sometimes you go too far?
My biggest problem is self-control. And honestly, if y'all knew me when I was much younger, this is more controlled for me. Every year I get a little better. I've moved so much as a kid, and it's get to know me fast, I might be gone. I went to 12 different schools. So I think a lot of it stems from that.
Earlier on, Rachel missed the dance competition and had to see the medic. After a difficult day, this is her last chance to shine.
Here comes Rachel.
The girls have each been given an envelope to pass to the coaches. In it are the results from the general knowledge test.
Okay, Rachel, you ready? You came last.
Really? Ouch. Ouch.
I actually thought you were quite smart.
Yeah, I personally, I mean, like I said, I'm very smart, and I think I'm an intelligent woman, you know, especially in this day and age. Even if I don't advance on,
Don't cry.
No, I seriously have, like, grown as a person while I've been here. And it's cool, you know?
Well, we got to see you grow out of here because your time is up.
Ashley did well in athletics, and Jerry's got some more good news.
In the general knowledge test, you came first.
Oh, awesome.
But after her performance yesterday and her dancing today, John has a difficult question for her to answer.
You don't sing well. You can't dance. Why on earth should we pick you to be All-American Girl?
I've never been trained to do anything in my life except play volleyball. I really bring something different. I bring a different dynamic to everything. I'm such a nerd, and I think that would just bring a totally different, I think it would make it a full spectrum if I were part of this.
Shauna has competed in pageants all her life, but has never had to face an interview as tough as this.
So, Shauna, you kind of have that beauty queen thing going on.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see past it a little bit.
Well, I'm certainly not ashamed that I've been involved with scholarship programs because they did pay my way through college. But I guess sometimes when people say things like, oh, you look like a beauty queen, I'm like, well, that's really nice, but I'm still just me, you know, can't you see past that? And hopefully this week with the girls and with you guys, and by the end of this, you'll see past that as well, because there's certainly a lot more here, a lot more substance, I know, than just this pretty face.
Well, the whole pageant thing came up again.
Yeah,
do you
it
think
did.
Do you think that they're a little bit harder on pageant
Sorry,
girls?
I'm gonna get emotional.
It's okay, that's all right.
I feel, yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
1 minute I think yeah, next minute I think no, yeah, no. I can't quite. She hasn't got me really on the fence with her.
I just think they want a little bit more of a girl next door, and not that I'm that. Not that, but I feel as though with the pageant thing, they definitely think, I don't know what they think. I can't talk right now. I'm just a little disappointed.
Well, you can just wait now and see what they do. You did all you can do.
But it was Allie Hotmer who faced the toughest question.
Are you using your sex appeal as a weapon? Have you?
I'm trying to learn how to do that because I hear that sex sells in Hollywood, and that's how you can get the public to like you, but it's not really my thing. I'm not a very sexy individual. But
let me tell you something. That top says different, but go ahead.
no, I know, and it was funny because I was just talking to girls out there, and I was like, I don't normally wear this. I wear t-shirts and jeans and
Keep wearing that
flip-flops.
top. Keep wearing it.
And that's
my advice.
That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. That I should wear tops like this because it helps me stand out somehow.
What was it was horrible? Why?
I was talking in circles. Like, the thing is, I'm learning how to be a performer and trying to grab the public in certain ways. I'm a very, bubbly, happy person. And that doesn't really, I've learned since I've been out here, that doesn't really read well. So being more sexy but sweet reads better.
Kira came in first in the athletic event and has been a good all-around performer. Now the coaches want to find out about her weaknesses.
Tell us something, bad about yourself. Just to make yourself more human so we can identify.
I interrupt a lot.
Okay.
I interrupt a lot. I get really excited. I talk really loud. Other bad things. I don't shower every day.
Okay.
Shocking.
Oh, you just killed it for me, baby.
You come in and you're like, I don't even shower every day.
I was being honest.
And you're like, I don't smell, do I? And you...
I have been sweating because I got nervous. I thought this should be All-American Boy. That's what I promised. Seriously, but I did shower. I've showered every day since I've been here.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good for competing.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't get stuck in the elevator with that shit. Oh my God. You get out the shaft, just jump.
It's time for each coach to pick their team of 5 girls. Before they do, let's remind ourselves of the 24 they're picking from.
Come on. Yeah. Turn the music up a notch, don't let the party stop. We taking it to the block for the people to watch. All-American girl, with a waitress, a librarian girl. It's your world. Singing to acting, sports to tapping. A million people waiting for one chance to happen. Hope is strapped in. We're about to see All-American Girl 2003.
Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the streets. We're dancing in Chicago,
Chi-Town,
down in New Orleans,
the Big Easy,
in New York City.
NYC.
All we need is music,
What?
sweet music.
What?
There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging, swaying, and records playing. We're dancing in the street.
Check it.
It doesn't matter what you wear.
Nope.
Just as long as you are there.
Check it out.
Come on, every guy, round the girl.
Come on, girl.
Everywhere,
All around the world. Check it.
we're dancing in the street.
They dancing in the street.
They'll be swinging, swaying, and records playing. We're dancing in the street.
In a few moments, the coaches will pick their teams. One by one, the girls will stand in front of them. If they want a girl on their team, the coaches will raise their hand. If no hands are raised, the girl is out of the competition. Coming up, tears for some,
Go back to work. Something that I didn't want to do.
and triumph for others. As All-American Girl continues. Welcome back to All-American Girl. The auditions are over, and now it's time for each coach to pick their team. It's do or die time. Once the teams are picked, there's no going back for the coaches or the girls. Even though they've been competing to get on the coaches' teams, the girls are still supporting each other.
We had our little motivational speeches in a circle.
They've helped you when you're rough and tough and down.
And this is the best group of girls I've ever been
associated with in my life. I mean, seriously.
The team selection is about to begin. It's time for everybody to make their final decisions. Girls, I'm going to ask you to step forward one at a time. And if any of the coaches want to invite you to their training camp, they're going to raise their hand. First up is Marissa. She's about to find out if she's going home to her 3-year-old son or staying on in the competition. Coaches, would any of you like Marissa to be on your team? Marissa, I'm sorry. None of the coaches have chosen you. You're out of the competition.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
I'd rather be a mother than an all-American girl anyway, so it's okay.
Ashley did well in the athletic event, but poorly in dancing. She's about to find out which the coaches think is more important.
I can leave here, cut or not, feeling good about myself because I was honest and I was myself.
Ashley, John has picked you to be on his team. Congratulations. Please go over to his area. Ashley's the first member of John's team. Next up is Shara. Coaches, would you please raise your hand if you would like Shara to be on your team? Nobody has raised their hand. You're no longer in the competition. Like Marissa, Shara has been cut, as has Sarah. Sarah, I'm sorry. Nobody has raised their hand. And Dana, you're out of the competition. After her interview, Shauna was convinced the coaches weren't looking for an ex-pageant girl. She's about to find out if she was right. Coaches, will you please raise your hand if you would like Shauna to be on your team? Shauna joins Ashley on John's team.
I guess maybe they really did see past the stereotype and saw the substance.
Next up is Maishima, whose poetry the coaches loved, but whose dancing let her down.
I can accept a no, but I'm really wanting a yes.
Coaches, would any of you like Maishima to be on your team? Maishima, I'm sorry, no one has raised their hand. You're out of the competition.
Next up is Evelyn, who came in second in the general knowledge test, but last in the athletic competition.
Trepidatious. I'm feeling a bit trepidatious.
Evelyn becomes the first member of Suzanne's team. Now it's Jessica Felice's turn.
Would any of you like Jessica to be on your team?
Jessica is the first member of Jerry's team. Then after John adds Kelly to his team, Monica becomes Jerry's second team member.
I just want to go. I want to go on the roller coaster. That's what I want to do. I'm just about to go crazy in my pants.
Next up is Natalie, whose range of musical skills has impressed the coaches.
Coaches, would any of you like Natalie to be on your team?
All three coaches have chosen Natalie.
All right, Natalie, more than one coach has picked you to be on their team. That means you're in the driver's seat. Suzanne, why should Natalie be on your team?
I've seen something in you that I really feel embodies the All-American girl, and I'd love the opportunity to work with you.
John?
I knew you were a star when I saw you. Only stars hang out with stars.
I'd love to have you on my team. I suggest you just go with your gut instinct. That's all I can say. It'd be great working with you.
Natalie, whose team would you like to be on?
I want to go with Suzanne.
Suzanne.
When I saw all 3 or 4 hands in the case of John go up, just something in me exploded and I had to cry. It was just the most amazing feeling.
Kira came in first in the athletic event, but in her interview, the coaches found her overpowering.
I don't shower every day.
It's time to see whether any of them want her on their team.
My stomach's just turning right now. Yeah. I'm a little nervous.
Would any of you like Kira to be on your team?
Kira becomes the third member of Jerry's team.
Coaches, would any of you like Monica to be on your team? Monica, I'm sorry, none of the coaches have chosen you. You're out of the competition.
Eliminated, along with Monica, are Kyanda.
None of the coaches have chosen you. You're out of the competition.
And Cynthia. Next up is dancer Tara.
Coaches, would any of you like Tara to be on your team? Congratulations, Tara. Go on over.
Suzanne makes Tara her third pick, leaving each coach with 3 team members.
Coaches, would any of you like Andrea to be on your team? Andrea, I'm sorry. No coaches raised their hand. You're out of the competition.
Take a couple days, but I'll be okay. Go back to work. Something that I didn't want to do. I'm going to have to go back to work.
Next up is Melanie, whose singing amazed the coaches, but whose swimming left a lot to be desired.
Coaches, would any of you like Melanie to be on your team?
Thank you. Oh, thinking about my family and friends, I'm just like, oh, I think they'll be proud.
John then picks Shannon. And Suzanne picks Allie.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy right now, but it hasn't hit me yet. I don't know. I don't know how to describe how I feel. This is just nuts. This is nuts.
All of the coaches now have 4 people on their teams. And now it's Christy's turn.
I don't feel like I've shown them enough about myself and what I can do, and so I'm feeling kind of negative right now.
Coaches, would any of you like Christy to be on your team? Christy, I'm sorry. None of the coaches have chosen you.
You're out of the competition.
Rejection is always hard, but I'm gonna trust in the Lord with all my heart and not lean on my own understanding.
Carrie wowed the coaches by singing opera on the first day and came in third in the athletic competition. She's about to find out if she's done enough to stay. Coaches, would any of you like Carrie to be on your team? Carrie has been chosen by both Jerry and Suzanne.
The minute I saw you, I just thought you've got that special something.
You've got what it takes to go all the way, and I would love to work with you and see if we could get there.
You've heard what the coaches have to say. Now it's time for you to choose. Congratulations, Carrie.
I was just waiting for my heart to drop. And then when they both raised their hand, that was like the biggest shocker ever because I wasn't expecting any and I got 2 and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Suzanne's team is complete. The other 2 coaches have 1 spot each on their team. And it's Rachel's turn on the stage. Coaches, would any of you like Rachel to be on your team? Rachel, I'm sorry, no one's raised their hand. You're out of the competition.
I felt like a queen for 4 days, and that's all that matters. You know?
Because both Natalie and Carrie chose to join Suzanne's team, John and Jerry still only have 4 girls each. The 12 girls who weren't picked think they're out of the competition, but they're about to get a second chance. Coming up, an agonizing decision for John and Jerry. Who will they choose to complete their teams?
The word emotional roller coaster does not begin to describe what I'm going through.
The coaches have passed judgment on all the girls, but Jerry and John do not have a full team. The girls who have left the competition have one last chance at survival. John, who do you want on your team?
Andrea.
So happy. I'm so excited. Really, really am. I mean, I seriously can't believe it.
That leaves one more place in the competition, and only one girl will get the chance to go on. Jerry, who do you want on your team?
She's kind of goofy. He's Christy.
The word emotional roller coaster does not begin to describe what I'm going through right now. I mean, I'm like, oh, you know, I have no idea how to react to this. I don't know whether to cry or to freak out and laugh. I don't know. I'm at the grace of the almighty Jerry Halliwell.
Each coach now has their full team they'll be coaching through the rest of the competition. From a national search, we are down to the final 15. Soon, America will get to choose. On Jerry Halliwell's team, Monica, Kira, Jessica, Melanie, and Christy. On John Sally's team, Ashley, Kelly, Shauna, Shannon, and Andrea. And on Suzanne DePass's team, Natalie, Evelyn, Tara, Carrie, and Allie.
Accommodations provided by Disney's Grand Californian Hotel. There's a whole new world of magic at the Disneyland Resort.
Tomorrow at 8/7 Central, an all-new Profiles from the Front Line.
Next week on All-American Girl, the coaches are forced to eliminate one of their own team members.
Been agonizing over it all day, but somebody has to go, baby.
I mean, I picked her knowing that she was not exactly Pavlova.
The girls are put through an intensive performance workshop.
That's a girl! Go, 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 go!
Tears.
I don't want anything to get in the way of what I'm trying to put out here.
Triumph.
That's why I think you should go through. You've made it to the next round.
And tough decisions.
It devastates me that I have to excuse you.
I think because you're so strong in one area, I don't think you're an all-rounder.
Next week on